What up, world? It's the Patio PolitiCz. It's your man, J5TH. Lady P, the host, LP.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
How was them egg rolls?
Amazing.
Okay. No,
Okay.
There you go. DJ for J, what up, man?
What's poppin'?
All right, y'all ready for today's show?
I'm so ready.
Easer.
All right, well, hold up. We got some technical difficulty. What the fuck? What's going on now?
Oh, shit.
Nah, don't talk.
I'm scared to turn around.
Okay. Nah, he good. You good.
Shit.
You good. All right. But we got a special show today, man, with a dope-ass legendary guest, man, my brother. But before we bring him on, the title, see if y'all know. It's your homework. No? Royall Humor.
Okay.
That's the name.
I was going to go for
Royall
it.
Humor.
I'm about to get on Jazz ass because she's supposed to be sending them goddamn emails.
Royall Humor.
Stick to acting, not producing, Jazz. But the title is called Royall Humor, y'all. You heard what I'm saying? So before we get into it and bring on this lovely guest, man, we're going to get to the intro and do what we do.
Bam.
That's good with y'all?
Yes,
I'm cool
sir.
with that.
Let's get it.
Patio PolitiCz. Yeah.
Stay a while, 'cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. 'Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We trying to be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you rock it with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, 'cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. 'Cause it's right for life. Oh, trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. We hope you stay a while.
We hope you do, and if you don't, what's going to happen, LP?
We're going to give him the Steve so he can...
Right there, huh?
Hello. They better stick around.
No one Steve doing that. That's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? He's registered. He got to be breaking shit like that.
He going to get away, though.
Yeah, but without further ado, man, we like to bring to you a very dope and special guest, my brother, Steve Royall. Yes. How you feeling, brother?
Feeling pretty good, sir.
Man, I'm glad we finally got you on here. What Jazz had to do to con you to get you on here, man?
A simple text. Jazz
got it like that.
Her job easy.
Jazz got it like that. But you good, man?
Very good, yeah.
Okay,
Just came from class, so.
Hold up, what kind of class, man?
So I study martial arts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What kind? It's a lot of kinds.
Karate, jiu-jitsu.
It's a lot of kinds. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Right in front of Steve. How rude was that? Thank you, Jazz.
Jiu-jitsu?
Before we was rudely interrupted, thank you, though. Jiu-jitsu. And I know you do martial arts.
Kempo.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between...
I like that he did like he was impressed like he
I
knew.
was. No, what's the difference between the...
I use I don't know what jiu-jitsu does, but in Kempo we use our body for power, our body weight and our speed for power.
And is jiu-jitsu more weaponry a little bit?
No. So jiu-jitsu is more groundwork,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but we do striking with the karate aspect. So we do like hard and soft techniques, pressure points. Yeah.
And pressure points.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been doing that?
Oof, a little over 8 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you was doing that when we was doing them comedy skits.
Yeah. That's
So what belt are you?
No wonder nobody was
Second
fucking with us.
Second degree, okay.
Yeah.
No wonder nobody was fucking with us while we was out there shooting.
Yeah.
Really shooting. That night.
He was doing bullets like this.
So what made you get into it?
Well, I studied when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I studied Shotokan when I was a kid. And then when I moved to California, so when I first initially studied it or wanted to study it,
Mm-hmm.
I, watched a lot of,
Martial arts?
Martial arts. No. There was like there was like the martial arts marathon, matinee, and I would watch that and I was like, oh, I want to be able to be on the ground and jump up on the roof.
Yeah.
Like you get this,
Like the Kung Fu theater, old
right,
stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You think that you can really do that. So I got into it. And then after like a couple months, I was like, I can't do that stuff. And so I quit. and then I studied again in college. And then when I moved out to California, I always wanted to study it, but I just didn't have the time. And so what ended up happening was my ex-girlfriend, we were talking one day, and she was like, yeah, my stepdad's getting inducted into the Martial Arts Hall of Fame. So you want to come with me? I was like, wait.
That's nice.
He studies martial arts? He teaches martial arts? Is he looking for any students? And that's how I got into it.
Who is this guy?
You said ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, we're not together anymore.
Y'all still cool though, right?
Well, yeah, we definitely still
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to know who the sensei was. I wasn't asking.
Yeah, his name is Professor Willard Cephas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you originally from?
Originally from Maryland. Oxford, Maryland.
Maryland.
Okay, shout out to
Oh,
Maryland.
shit, people. I heard it's kind of crazy out there.
Man, yeah.
I don't think it's as crazy now. I feel like it's more gentrified now. But yeah, back then, it was
That's
definitely
the
some
world.
areas.
That's not Baltimore.
So how far are you from Baltimore?
About an hour away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was right by the D.C. Maryland border.
Got you.
Like, yeah.
So what brought you to trifling ass LA?
Oh my
No, it
God.
wasn't the east side.
Yeah. So, growing up, I thought that I was actually going to go into law. And I went to University of Maryland, College Park, and I was studying law first year. And I was leaving class, and I just happened to look over, and I saw all these like white trailers on campus. I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on over there. My car was over this way. The trailer's over this way. I was like, you know what? Let me just go check that out.
Yeah.
So I walk over. It turns out they were filming a movie on campus, and they were looking for students to be an extra in the movie. It's like, all right, seems like something fun to do. And I don't know, it was like I just got like this weird like epiphany feeling, like I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And from that moment on, there was zero interest in law.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
like my grades went down. Like I had like my grades were already low. It's like a 2.5, and it was like went down to like a 1.6. And then my parents were like, "What?" And I was just like, you know what? I don't think I want to go back. I think I'm gonna go to California. Told my roommates I was out. My roommates were like, "Yeah, you'll be back," because at no point throughout my childhood was there ever an interest in acting or film at all.
Wow.
Crazy
So
that it happens. And how old were you then?
it's like 19, 20.
What was your experience like when you first got out here?
Oh, I hated it.
Yeah.
The first year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hated it.
Where did you live?
Yeah.
You were on the east side.
He wasn't
yeah?
on the east side.
He was on the east side.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
He
So
wouldn't
what-
be acting, he'd be gangbanging. He wouldn't be in the film, he'd be gangbanging.
He hated
Steve would be
it.
a big time drug
He
dealer.
hated it. He was on the east
If
side.
he moved on where the side I grew up at, he'd be a drug dealer. Kingpin.
Let him answer the question.
yes. Well, okay. So when I originally came to California, I briefly lived in San Diego.
East.
Yeah. So I was in San Diego because my parents knew someone who lived there, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, he can stay with me." And so I got there, and like the first day that I arrived, I got out the bus. She picked me up, and she was like, "All right, you can only stay for a week. You gotta get out in a week." And I was
Damn.
like, "Yeah." So I had 1 week to find a place to stay, find a job. Like, yeah, I was moving. So I lived down there for a few months, but then I realized quickly that unless I just want to be doing industrials, you know, you got to be in LA.
Yeah.
So, came to LA. Actually, so I ended up, it's crazy how things work out. I ended up meeting this girl when I took a day trip up to LA. And we just kept in contact with each other. And then I told her I was coming up to LA. She was like, well, my roommate just moved out. I need a roommate. Bad.
Yeah,
So I stayed in Sherman Oaks. I'm sorry, no, not Sherman Oaks, Van Nuys.
Oh, yeah.
And then I came down to Hollywood. And
Damn. That's crazy. So, martial arts, you watching the Kung Fu theater movies. Let me ask you this. I know it's kind of off topic. Who's your favorite martial artist acting in Hollywood? Wise.
you mean now or?
Let's. Now it's like it's not like it used to be. Let's go to the 90s. So let me name some.
Okay.
All right. You got Jackie Chan,
Okay.
Steven Seagal,
Okay.
Van Damme. I'll throw Brandon Lee in there.
Shit.
Was it Wesley Snipes? Michael J.
Damn. Yeah, okay. I'll throw in them. I'll throw in a little melanin too. Them two. Because they really get it. So.
Well, I think in the 90s, it was probably Jet Li or Wesley Snipes.
And Wesley is slept on.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe he. Yeah. And why
Really
Jet
good
Li?
stuff.
Why Jet Li? Oh,
Really fine.
Yeah, nah, he a real black belt. Blade, like.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Jet Li is no joke.
Yeah, for real. Why not Jackie Chan, man? He just.
Jackie Chan is cool, but he's more like.
Stunt.
I mean, yeah, he's
Like a
more
performance.
comedic.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's like a performance.
Jet Li is like
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can say on here, but yeah, he's like.
Say what you want to say.
So what about Tony Jaa? You like him?
Tony Jaa's cool. Yeah.
What about the guy that played Ip Man? I think it's Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen. Yeah.
I like
all of
it,
it, yeah.
man.
You like Ip Man?
I mean, I like the story. I know. Yeah, I like him. I like the movie. Seen it. Watched it.
Would you ever train that type of style he was training in?
I see it all the time. I definitely would.
But have you seen it in the actual street fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I've never seen it in
No.
a street fight. I've never seen it in an MMA, UFC.
I've never seen it either. So you think it'd be effective in those type of arenas?
So, okay. I could be wrong here.
Yeah, Wing Chun. Yeah.
Yeah, Wing Chun. I could be wrong. I feel like with the Wing Chun people, people who study Wing Chun are good against people who study Wing Chun. Because whenever I see like a Wing Chun practitioner fighting against like a Muay Thai guy or someone else, like, you know, they come out like this because that's their stance. But then once they get hit, and then they just start swinging. It's like
Right.
fucking style just
Turn
goes
on
out the
hood.
window. Now it's just I gotta
Street
just
fighter.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And see, that's crazy because I used to think jujitsu was tied just to weaponry and martial arts. I didn't know it was tied down to pressure points. And,
No, jiu-jitsu is the ground.
ground.
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Like grapple.
Yeah.
Grappling, right, exactly.
Man.
Yeah, like I would say jiu-jitsu is good to know with something.
Got you.
Yeah, because if you get on the ground, jiu-jitsu is dangerous on the ground. But I've never seen too many jiu-jitsu people standing up fighting.
Yeah.
They're not good strikers.
Yeah,
because
they're
they so
trying to
they
get you on the floor.
Right, they focus so much on the ground that their stand-up game is
Yeah, I've
weak.
seen that before.
I'm trying to think of an MMA fighter who practices jujitsu who's like good at
A lot of them.
There's a lot.
All of them, Patty.
I can't even name. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta
I
add.
Can't name none. But
I wish I was better help. I just know me and my classmates
All right, let me.
and Steve.
You just know you and your classmate.
Yeah, me and my classmates, and now Steve. Yes.
I'm gonna let you. Shout out to LP.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You might as well tell the world what belt you got too. We might as well edify that too.
Oh, I'm a first degree purple belt.
First degree purple.
Nah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's the only degree.
What's the first belt?
White in my line. We white, yellow, orange, purple, green, brown,
And
black.
what your son training in?
He got yellow right now.
Damn, he got a yellow?
Yeah,
Can whoop my ass.
damn near.
Damn.
He on his way.
Damn, okay.
What kind of belt you got?
I got a brown church belt that's hanging up in the closet.
Shout
Praise
out to the
God.
brown church.
Hallelujah.
For real. Nah, real talk. So I know the acting, seeing it on campus and that allured you to it, but because I know you do the comedy, is that the only thing is that your specialty, the comedy?
And what movie was that on campus, by the way?
If you can remember. Good question.
I don't remember the movie.
You were in it though, yeah?
Yeah. So it was cool because
I don't believe you.
Yeah. I mean, I was an extra. But
Don't
what
be
was-
like, let me IMDb that shit. You know, you can
yeah, you should. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you baby.
Yeah, so what happened was originally I was supposed to just be doing crosses, right? Just walking in the background.
Yeah.
And there was this girl. I think her name was Imari or Imani. I don't remember.
You remember the girl name? You don't remember that
One
movie?
of those. Yeah.
All right.
It was one
Steve
of
a
those.
player. Whenever man keeps saying, and it was this girl. And when I first moved out here, oh yeah, I lived with this
It
girl.
was always a girl.
Steve a
Steve.
player, man.
Yeah,
Not at all. Not
That's why he
at all.
laughing.
I'm taking notes.
No, but in this particular moment, not to incriminate him, I was trying to get the girl's number, right? No lie. And so I'm sitting there like trying to think, like I was like, that's cute. And what happened was we were talking, and like at that moment, like a AD or PA, like somebody came up and was like, "We need a kissing couple. Would you two mind?"
Oh, I know that.
I was like. I was like, yeah, I think I could do that. But in my mind, I am screaming. Yeah, hell yeah. And so, so we did.
Did you play it like you was uncomfortable? Like, I mean,
here's how I did
She's
it.
okay with that.
Yeah, right, that's
I don't
exactly
really
how I
want
did it.
to.
I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's okay.
Did you make her take her breath first? No.
No, I didn't do that.
Nasty. All right.
guys don't think about that's women shit. We just ready to go for the juggler. Y'all be thinking about all that. Like,
yeah, until that hit you.
Yeah, and then afterwards we exchanged numbers and we kissed. Cause I walked her to her car, so we kissed.
For
goodbye.
real.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
damn.
And that's your girlfriend today.
No.
Okay.
No.
You know, I ain't no girl day.
So at the time, what happened was, she lived in Baltimore, and I wasn't
hour
going.
away.
Yeah, I was like, that ain't gonna work.
So we don't know what movie. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get on IMDb and try to check it out.
Yeah, we need to find out what movie that was, man. Because I'm certain we can see that in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
It was Life 101.
Don't be lying, Steve.
No, it was. I think it was Life 101.
That was sound like a documentary. Was it a
No.
movie?
It was Corey Haim.
Oh, damn.
Maybe Corey Haim, Corey Felt, one of them, or maybe both of them. I think we're in the movie.
Damn.
Check it out. I'm gonna be looking for that little light skin kiss.
Yes.
You stupid.
Yes, I am.
And I know you do. You direct.
No, Life 101.
Life 101. Look at Jazzy Lady.
The number 101.
I'm going to say my questions. We're going to take a quick break real quick. LP.
Yes.
He back there DJing. This nigga asking not one question. I'm gonna have him open. I'm gonna have him open the next session.
like this.
Yeah, he back there DJing.
I'm listening, man.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back, man. Patio PolitiCz, Steve Royall, we here, we live. Let's get it.
Dr. King, he was love. Malcolm X, he was love. Love in this business will get you killed. You have to set an example. You have to draw a line. When they see that line, and if they cross it, there will be hell to pay. They must know that.
¿Lo tienes?
Yeah. Who bring? Oh.
You are now
Oh, they paid for that.
rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Shit, he better drop that.
That one was paid for, but this one is not. Yeah, and we back right here at the patio. No breeze, but we getting it in. You already did.
Yes.
Here with my man Steve, the martial artist,
The ladies'
comedian, the ladies man, the actor. Huh? I feel like I need.
Steve was on me. Look, I'm gonna say this, man. Steve be having some of the finest people on set doing this sketch comedy, man. And Steve called me the ladies man. Like, look at JT. And I'm like, nah. Same shit he was like, nah.
No, I seen some of your movies, JC. You too.
No.
Too, because you write those and you direct those, so you make your own sex scenes. Right? Yeah. You was getting real ghosty.
Shout out to Harvey Weinstein.
Like, damn, this nigga like ghost.
All the perverts. You stupid. Don't do that. I was one scene.
I watched two.
Two? It was two? Oh, damn. Shout out to all the freaks, yo. No. I was just over there talking to Steve, getting acquainted with the actresses and all that. Steve,
Yeah.
like, I see you, Jay.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga shit over
We
here.
see you. We see you, Steve.
Me?
We see you.
The halo?
Are you in a relationship right now? Sorry, I had to go there.
No, I am not in a relationship.
Are you single?
Single, yeah.
Or are you single and ready to mingle?
I am single and ready to mingle. I did take a break from dating. Yeah.
Are you single and ready to mingle jingle?
Mingle Jingle?
You got a question there.
Whoa, I'm ready. I'm single and ready to mingle, but I don't know what the jingle is.
I don't know what it is either. So you better be careful how you answer that.
Well, yeah. So I was like,
yeah, don't be ready for that. I don't even know what it is, Steve. All right, ladies. Yeah, okay. He whooping niggas' asses, and he's single.
So genre, comedy. Is that your preference, your primary?
Yes. I did try to give action a chance, and I shot this short film, and everybody who saw it was like, "Oh man, your part was hilarious." And I was like,
You were serious.
So serious, trying to kill that man.
Yeah, right. I was like, "Oh, okay." So maybe action is not my wheelhouse.
So would you say you kind of blackballed yourself because of the comedy?
Yeah, but I don't mind it though.
Yeah.
I like comedy. So
Yeah, got you.
yeah.
What's your favorite comedy movie of all time?
Favorite comedy movie? Oh my gosh, that could either be Boomerang, Swingers,
Swingers with Vince Vaughn,
Yeah.
right? When they got you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I got so many. I have a full collection of all different types of comedies, and they're not coming to. Oh, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. Now, if you had to pick 3 movies that you would remake, if you had the budget and to get whatever actors, all that, what 3 comedies would you remake?
Okay, Brewster's Millions.
Or even a movie that you made.
A lot of people don't know about
parody to.
Bruce's
Yeah.
dope ass movie.
I was
Underrated too.
very underrated.
Yes.
I was thinking about that like a few weeks ago. I was like, yo, I would love to make so
It was
when
a
you asked that
good
question-
script too.
Yeah.
It was really a good movie.
So yeah, I would say that. I would love to remake Coming to America 2.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Make it.
I love the first one. The second one,
What's
Have you
garbage?
seen it? You seen it? No.
I was on Lunel Live and she was talking about it when it came out, and I was like, do not like it. She was like, how could you? She got mad at me. Like, how could you not like it when there's so many like A1 stars in it? But that's the problem.
So what do y'all think the issue was with that? Then I want you to defend it. Because it was horrible to me.
Writing was poor. I've watched movies before, so anybody that's seen a movie before, it was just poor to me. They threw stuff in there that had nothing to do. It just didn't make
thrown together.
It didn't make sense from like the kid that who had a kid all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Who I guess snuck into that girl like.
You
then
said
just-
you liked it, right?
No.
Yeah? No.
When you throw 60 mainstream actors on a thing, it's just
They get that
it's too
from me.
much. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. What was your reason? Just being a comedy writer? Because I know you have a lot.
I just felt like a lot of. I don't feel like they used Eddie right.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with the script at all.
I barely see Eddie. He was in the movie. I mean, they had 27,000 stars in the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was poorly written and just overrated.
It was
And I
too
think they
much.
waited too long to do it.
To get every Instagram sensation on the
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah. Well, I think they did that because they just follow on the trends and all that, but it didn't work.
No.
It bombed.
Bum. You got that sound? Do-do-do-do-do-do.
He got he got that. So you said Brewster's Million, Coming to America 2. Thank God.
Thank God for you. Please just make it. Like,
Geely.
Geely.
Yeah.
Geely. I don't know it.
Not
Ben
familiar.
Affleck, Jennifer. It's supposed to be like the worst movie ever.
Okay.
And I would want to remake that.
I
as
thought
a
that was Blair
challenge.
Witch Project.
Huh?
I thought,
No. Blair Witch was the horror movie. It's like a
no, I thought that was like the worst shit ever.
Blair Witch.
Hell yeah.
Worse than no.
I haven't seen that then.
Yeah.
Worse
When
than the horror we was just talking about, Coming to America 2? That was a horror film, right?
Oh my.
It wasn't a comedy, was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a disastery.
Oh, okay. That's the new genre.
But yeah, so I would want to remake that one just as a challenge to myself.
Ah.
Yeah.
Chile. I gotta check that one out.
Oh,
Me too. I haven't.
it's pretty bad.
I haven't seen it either.
But I wouldn't shoot it as a comedy though.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually shoot it as like a action movie.
You know you're not good with action, Steve.
No, I'm not good with acting in action.
Being in that.
But
You
I'm
gonna
good
write
with
it.
filming it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So back to this active film. Was you the villain or was you the hero?
I was supposed to be playing the sidekick to the hero.
The Robin.
Yeah, but I wasn't supposed to be funny. It was like, I think I had a line like, yeah, we need to take him out. It's like something like, you know, like
Unbelievable, Steve.
right. It was like, yeah, we need to find him and take him out. So it was just something where it was like, what?
So everybody had seen, they were like, nah.
They were like, no, stick with comedy, because you were definitely not that action guy.
That is hilarious.
I think it can be done because, I mean, even in Ujima, you wasn't being goofy. You was being, I think your character's persona was more so funny, but it wasn't you being, you know.
Yeah, but it still had the comedy elements, you know. So, yeah.
Now, are you a better script actor or improv actor?
Improv.
I like
sure.
that one. That was a good one.
That's a good question.
And why would you say that? Why would you are better improv actor than script writer?
Because like I feel like with the script, like sometimes like I'll feel like when I'm delivering the lines, like I want to say something else, but then I'm like, oh, I got to stick with this, and then I feel like is this coming across as authentic? Mm-hmm. Whereas with improv, it's definitely authentic because it's like whatever's on my mind.
Yep.
You're gonna say it's more natural.
Yeah.
And do you feel with the script it kind of limits you a little bit?
Yes.
Got you.
Well, a lot of the times you can kind of flip the script, right? Just have the gist of what they're saying. Or you got, I mean, you know,
Depending
got
on
directors
people,
that's
yes.
like, no, word for
Right.
word.
Some people stick to the script. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on the
I
writer
say
and the
big,
director.
not huge. Right. Understood.
Say dick, not penis, like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because dick sound better than penis, so I would agree with that director. Anyway,
You stupid.
anyway.
All right, Steve, comedy. I got another question real quick before we go into another deep question. Saturday Night Live or Living Color?
Ooh, you ain't no
Living
damn
Color
good.
easily.
Okay, all right.
Them are both really good. Living Color because it's black.
Yeah, they both good.
No, and Living Color because it was like so many memorable sketches.
Yes.
You
And they
know,
broke
Yeah.
so many boundaries. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, Saturday Night Live or Mad TV?
You make me so old. You make me
I
feel
want to say
That's in there.
Saturday Night Live. Man, that's because Mad TV they were funny too. I mean, I watched both.
Yeah.
It was a lot of the same
cool.
people on both of them, wasn't it?
Nah.
Never ever.
No.
I think so.
I don't think
think
people
so.
that make it to Saturday night went over to Mad TV.
I feel like all that shit I was watching was the same.
What y'all say? Y'all Mad TV? Mad TV?
He's throwing up the mad in the background.
Over all them?
Not over.
In Living Color? Oh, okay.
Which one had Mrs. Swan?
Mad
Mad
TV.
TV. Yeah, that's nah. When you talk about stuff in Living Color, Homie the Clown and
I know
all that
Living Color.
no. Who put out more legendary actors? Saturday night.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
You think so?
Over at Mad TV?
Over in Living Color. No shot to Mad TV. We done.
I mean,
they're not in this equation no more. Yeah.
Well, because okay, so with in Living Color you got Jamie Foxx, Jim.
They were
Carrey,
already actors though, like mainstream.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davis.
Semi. They was
Keenan.
they was getting started.
You got Keenan. Who else? Damon Wayans. Did we say him too? Shit, all the Wayans.
So you would
Right.
consider Living Color putting them on?
Yeah. I'm saying who left the show, the comedy show, and blew up as an individual.
They had a lot, but I mean, Saturday Night Live. You got Eddie Murphy.
Shit.
You got
Adam Sandler.
I love. Oh,
Richard
All them
Pryor.
independent. All them independently doing their movies.
Yeah.
I love
Chevy Chase,
Adam.
Dan Aykroyd.
Jim Carrey was on.
In Living Color.
Was he?
Yeah. You got
See,
Tina
I'm
Fey.
getting them all mixed up. All that stuff is.
So who
like
you
the
think was
same
bigger during that time in the 90s? Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Jim Carrey.
Jim
easily.
in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Are you a fan of the Richard Pryor show? Did you ever like look at that? I know they had 2 seasons, I believe, but
I don't think I ever saw it.
the Richard Pryor show?
I know. Don't report my black card. I'm sorry.
Nah, but man, make sure. Damn, Steve, you gotta check it out. You gotta check it out.
Okay, it's okay.
You gotta check it out. It's dope.
Okay.
That's where John Witherspoon, Robin Williams, they started off there, and the father from Sister to Sister, he's on there as well.
Ray. I mean, that was his name.
Yeah,
on the show,
yeah.
Ray.
Make sure you watch
comedian?
that. Yeah, like
I am.
please, yeah. It's
Okay. Is this on YouTube? Will I be able
Yeah.
to?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know. You said he a comedian?
cool.
Ray?
The guy from Sister Sister.
No, I don't think he's a comedian, but he was just on
did
the show though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dope too. Top 5 comedic actors of all time. No, you good.
Okay.
Soldier Boy.
Right. I would say Eddie Murphy, Jim Carrey, Larry David.
Larry David.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay, got you.
I love me some Jim Carrey.
I would say Jamie Foxx,
Jamie Foxx.
Seriously?
Dave Chappelle. Huh?
You running out of stuff.
No.
Wait,
Jamie Foxx is on your top 5 actors for a comedian actor.
No. You don't think so?
no, LP.
He's funny.
Who would you say, LP,
What's fun?
instead?
Where is this fun? What movie is funny?
Held up, of course. And I'm bullshitting.
Martin not on your list? I
Not a horror
mean,
movie.
Martin.
Oh damn! I don't know.
Okay. Then yes.
Okay.
Let me take.
You can't make
let me
a
take
switch,
him off.
LP.
No.
No.
I'm gonna take him off. I'm gonna add Bernie Mac.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Okay. I can do Bernie Mac because he's way more funny on
Yes.
TV.
You didn't like the Jamie Foxx show?
I love the Jamie Foxx show, excuse me. But I still watch him now and it's like, I don't know. Though the other people are still doing comedy, sticking with comedy, so it reads comedy to me. But I still think Martin is funnier than him. But
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. Jamie he action now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But you said the other time, I don't know. Jamie's not that funny to me.
Well, I think he crossed
in
over
top
to the
5.
acting because his movies, comedic wise, was. Yeah.
That's why you had to do a little action, huh?
Yeah. So it's still possible, but you're funny, so.
You have
know.
nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not gonna put you in action movies.
He still do because that's
Definitely
like
not gonna put me in action movie.
that's like. Have you seen Metro with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
It's still he's still funny, like he's still funny.
I
to
never
me.
seen Metro.
Never?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
It's old.
No, it ain't. I mean, it's in the 90s.
Oh, is it on Netflix? Is what I'm saying.
No,
It's on VHS.
it's on Tubi. Everything's on Tubi. What up, Tubi? Everything's on
To
Tubi.
be continued, right?
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. So what inspired you to get into the whole comedy aspect?
So, I was working at Tony Roma's at Universal.
I was about to ask you which one.
Tony Roma.
Yeah, Tony Roma's. And one of my coworkers was taking a stand-up comedy class. And so he invited all of us to come see him perform at I think it was the Comedy Store. Like, I think it was like one of those classes where at the end of it, they would
Boom, give you a
do
show.
a show.
Nice.
So we all went. He was terrible. And me and one of my coworkers, John, we were like, we could do better than this. I was like, well, if you do it, I'll do it. Cool. So I went up and did like an open mic. And yeah, I liked it. You know, I told people, hey, it's my first time doing comedy. Whenever you start comedy, if any of you guys ever want to do comedy, let people know it's your first time. Audience is going to be very, very
Sympathy.
understanding.
Yeah.
So I did that for 6 months. I was like, hey, this is my first time. How y'all doing? Yeah. And then, but what happened was someone called me out on it. So I was up there. I was like, hey, everybody, this is my first time.
No,
so I
it
was
ain't.
like, yeah, that's why I was
Seen
like,
them last week.
Yeah, tell some jokes. And I was
Right.
just like,
Start saying your jokes with you and shit. Like, oh, shit,
yeah, right.
I'm caught.
I started telling jokes and was bombing. And actually, I was bombing, I would say, for like a year straight.
Damn.
Like, just bombing. Like, silent. People like, corny. Like, and so, but what happened was by doing it and just, continuing to do it, you develop like a thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you get more bold to try different things. And then eventually you start getting funny. And so, yeah.
You made funny work.
I did. And I was an opener. I made it to being an opener.
Oh shit!
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So would you
So
consider?
who you open
go
for?
ahead.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Well, I only opened up for one comedian. My friend AC Alan Cunningham. I don't know if you guys know him. But yeah, he ended up booking a gig for the USO tour in Korea, and so he needed an opener. And he was like, "You want to roll?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to roll. Free trip. They pay for everything."
Damn.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we were in South Korea for 10 days.
Damn.
that's nice.
That's
I
dope.
need to open up for somebody.
It's coming. You gonna be ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So would you consider yourself a comedian?
I would, but I want to get back to stand up because I haven't done stand up in a year. I mean, in years.
Right.
Because once I came back from Korea, I saw an article and they were talking about web series were like the new calling card.
Yeah.
So that's what you stuck with, like.
Yeah. Well, so my original plan was to, shoot 10 episodes of this web series and then go back to stand up. That was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
What ended up happening is I ended up writing 53 episodes of this web series. It was called This Indie Thing. It was about 4 guys in Hollywood trying to like make it.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there I shot Everyday Lies, and then from there I think I shot like another web series. Like I just kept shooting web series, and so the stage just got further and further away. But I hear that stage calling me back, so I'm like, I do want to get back on stage at some point.
So when you finally get back on stage after it's been like a year or 2 years?
No, it's been years. Yeah,
years.
I would say.
Are you gonna get on stage and say,
This
"Hey
is
guys,
my
it's my first time.
Maybe I should do that.
I'm back like I never left."
Yeah, I haven't been on stage. Okay, so the last time was 2008, but then I did do. I think it was like in 2015. I went on stage once because this girl was like, "Oh, I wanted to try," and I was like, "You know what? If you do it,
Another girl.
Another girl, yeah.
Another lady.
I'm
I'm
just
taking
saying,
the tally. You know, that's another one.
I know, Steve.
That's another one in the story.
I'm just saying, she wanted to try stand up, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." As
I'll walk you through it.
I go on stage.
I'll help you stand up there. I'll show you how to. All right.
It's like I'll be your support.
And then you drove her home.
No, we drove in separate cars.
Oh, y'all took 2 different cars. She
took
parked
two
in the front.
She
You
parked
in the
over
back.
there. I
The question
parked
is,
over
where did they
there.
go? Where did they go
No,
after?
same
we went in
place.
two different directions.
Oh, y'all took 2 different ways to the place.
Two different directions. She went home to her boyfriend.
She lived
I
in,
went
she,
to
she
my
lived in
house
Long Beach, but
this way.
she took the 91 and I
okay.
took the 405.
And it met.
Oh Not at all. Oh my gosh.
Like all the players and lady men, like Steve. Yeah, I know.
You're killing
I know.
me.
Who's getting out of here?
Yeah.
So
I
what's
think we need a break.
after that? All right, I ain't trying to incriminate
It's
my
hot.
brother, man. All right, I'll let you break. I'll let you break it.
Like a Kit Kat, we'll be back after these messages.
Yes.
Gia. Hilarious.
What up, what's poppin'? It's your boy DJ F&J. Y'all that tapped into the Patio PolitiCz. Thank y'all for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube, you feel me? Hey, stay locked in.
You can cut it down and then it'll fade off. Yeah, there we go. We was having technical difficulties.
Ooh.
No, we don't need to start over.
But we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We back like we never left. Amen.
Yes. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. Is Mike shaking it? Yeah, I'm good
You okay,
now,
Steve?
man.
You okay?
I'm fantastic.
Steve is fantastic.
Yes. So before we was really interrupted by LP and then fucking up the intro. Wait, what comedy? Get into that, man. How it start? What was the whole conception of it and everything?
Yeah, so I wanted to put together a sketch comedy group. So I reached out to a couple of actors that I knew who were funny, and we had a meeting. I said, listen, I want to put together a comedy group. I want you guys to be part of the group. Let's do this. Everybody's like, yeah, cool. So the original plan was we would, throughout the week, we would meet, think of sketches, like, brainstorm sketches together, and then on the weekend we would shoot them. That was my plan. But people were like, I'll work on my own sketches, and that was the downfall of the group, because what happened was people would show up and either the sketch wasn't funny or people would show up with half a sketch and want the rest of the group to
put the pieces together.
Right. But we would bring in other actors, and we don't have time to be trying to, this is stuff that we should have did during the week.
Exactly.
So one actor dropped out the first week. He was just like, this ain't for me. He was out. A girl dropped out. She was out. Like, people just slowly started just dropping out. No. I said a guy and a girl.
I know. When you said a girl,
I see the guy goes out in one way, out the other.
He
the girl.
Oh yeah, I'm tallying it up. Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't say girl.
No, you better not.
So slowly people just started dropping out, and then it was just me and
a girl.
No, it was just me and a guy, and we came up with this, what I thought was a great idea. I was like, okay, like I'll take care of the Instagram account, the YouTube, and you take care of the Facebook, college humor, and it was like one other.
The Twitter, MySpace or something.
Twitter. Now I think it was MySpace. Yeah, it was Twitter. And so, cool. Well, I was aggressively growing the Instagram channel. And so the Instagram channel jumped up to like 3,000 subscribers, and then kept growing. The other channels weren't growing so much. So he was like, well, give me the password to the Instagram account so I can put stuff on there. And I was like, well, I'm running that, and you just give me whatever you want. I'll post it on there.
You'll put it on there.
But I'm going to run this, and you run those. And he had a problem with that, and so we ended up parting ways. So I had to run everything by myself. He was like, oh, you don't trust me with the password? And I didn't trust him with the password, because I wanted to do it where if whoever wrote the sketch, it would get the credit.
Yeah.
Written by such and such.
Yeah.
Because he was coming up with some sketches I didn't think was funny. And I didn't want people to think, you came up with that?
Yeah.
So I was like, let's, you wrote that one.
And I remember because you do give people their credit and stuff. So I remember that time. Yeah.
He didn't want to do that. He didn't
credit from him.
Nah. Nah.
He said, I remember.
I know where it's going.
All the personal.
No, I remember the time he's talking about.
Yeah. And so he wanted to do that, and I knew if he had the password, he would have came in and started changing stuff around. And I was like, no. So he was like, well, you know what? Good luck with the channel. And he left. So I had to run it by myself. Everybody thought, this channel's gonna slowly fizzle out. Wrong,
motherfuckers.
Wrong. I was determined to make sure that channel didn't fail.
So let me ask you this: was the goal in mind was just to have, even after the disbandment of the first group, is that what you wanted to have, just a solid group of individuals?
I did.
Yeah. To work for the greater good.
Yeah. See, that's what I admire about you, man. Like you have a crew, man. You have a tight knit crew. I'm very impressed.
How did you threaten them all with East Side niggas? Tell me. You know what? Because I think so too. How did you get a crew?
God did it. No, for real, he did though.
I'm gonna have to go upstairs and shit.
But no, we had other crews too. This ain't we had other crews.
Oh, it
too.
didn't start like this.
No.
No.
It took some time.
Yes, some years.
Oh, cool. It makes me feel cool. Like over 5 years.
Over 10.
Oh, okay, cool. I got some time to go.
Since 2008.
We got
So-
time, Stan. Then Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, write that down.
yeah, give me a piece of paper. Write that down.
Steve. His name is Steve.
And let me, and you've been persevering for years. Like, did it ever come a time where you was just like, man, I don't even want to do it no more because people coming in and out, or
Never. Yeah. Yeah, I would say for me, like my thing though is I need to figure out how to get my stuff seen by
the masses,
the right people.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know what it. Like I've created like a lot of stuff and people are like, oh, this is good, that was good, but somehow it's not getting.
You're
like,
not the right
seen
person
by,
saying that it's good.
I mean, I definitely appreciate the people who are saying that they like my stuff, but
you just
I need some people who are willing to like invest.
Yes.
And be like, yeah, we want to.
And do you have everything already prepped in case somebody do come to invest? Like, you already ready for that? Like with the
Yes. So I just shot a film last summer, and I'm working on getting the music done for that. Unfortunately, I had someone working on the film, and they recently just died like a week ago.
My condolences.
Sorry to hear.
Yes. So he was like in the middle of like working on my thing and the music, and then like his girl called and she was like, "Yeah, he passed." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay." So, yeah, but I gotta finish the music for that one. So I have that one, and I'm currently filming a feature now, and I already have a script ready for something else. So, yeah. Once these projects are done and somebody comes up and they're like, "Yeah, we want to invest," like, do you have anything?
Right there.
Boop.
Now I'm talking, but I'm talking in terms of Wait What comedy. Like if somebody wanted to turn that into an actual show.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I put WaitWhatComedy together, it was more okay. So like I was telling them earlier, like I'm an introvert, very introvert. I'm an extroverted introvert. And so when I would go like to like industry mixers, like I would be the one that I would go in, even if I go in with like friends, I would be the one that veered off to like the corner.
Yeah.
While my friends would be like networking. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something where like I make Hollywood small.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to meet a lot of people. So I was like, if I bring a lot of people in to, shoot these sketches, then wherever I go, I'm always going to know somebody.
Yeah.
And it was cool because like those people were actually getting to know each other too. So people would call me up and be like, "Hey Steve, I saw such and such who I was in that sketch with at an audition. I was at the grocery store." And it's like, oh, it's
I know
cool.
too personally.
Yeah.
Mingle.
So it's kind of cool. Yeah. So yeah. So WaitWhatComedy was always more to, find new talent. So when the film that I'm working on now, I was able to like pull from that and grab talent that I'd worked with in the past to be in there.
Got you. And what is it about a person, like when you're on set with people, that you can see the comedy in them or do you see when they get on set and you present the sketch to them?
Yeah. So I used to have auditions, like I would rent out space and have people come in and audition. But now, people will say, "Oh, I want to do sketches with you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Bring them in, see what they can do. If they are funny, I bring them back. If they're not funny, then
You never post that video, huh?
Never post that video, and I never call. They'll be like, "Hey, Steve, like,
Never saw that video we did. You never will.
You never will. Yeah,
Well, that's why the niggas stop calling me.
right. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is it. That is how that shit goes.
I was gonna ask some more, but I don't want to.
Where do you think stand-up comedy is going to be for you next time you touch the stage? And where was it the last time you touched the stage?
the last time I touched the stage, it was in Hollywood. It was it's like a coffee shop or a restaurant. It was on Sunset. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a small spot with a small stage. And I think it was like an audience of maybe 6 or 7 people.
Still an audience, sir.
Nah, real talk.
Yes.
Real talk.
Do it like it's $1 million. So the next time you get on stage, where are you planning to be, or where would you want to be?
I'd probably start back again at the Laugh Factory. Hit up the open mics. Yeah. Maybe check out Flappers. I never performed there. Maybe the Comedy Store. Yeah.
Now, do you write your material or do you just go off the top of your head?
No, I just steal my material.
Got you.
You just deal it like.
No, I said steal it.
Oh.
I looked at everybody's face. They're like, what? Like, did we just catch a revelation?
I just said,
He
man,
steal it? No.
Well, if you change the words up a little bit.
No,
I'm about to say, you ain't going to be the first. There's a lot of comedians born up now who be...
I thought he said I just deal it.
Nah,
I just deal my words. I was about to say he's
Nah,
selling drugs, y'all.
Nah. I write my stuff. So I have like a process where like I'll come up with like a concept, and then like I'll write that concept, and then I'll just write all types of things about that concept. And then I look at it, and I'll start to see, oh, okay, what if I mix this with this, and add this, and change this, and then that becomes like the premise for the joke, and then that's how I come up with the sketches and the stand up.
I gotta see this, man. You gotta let me know when you do it. So go ahead, please.
Steve. I have a.
What you call him earlier? Stan.
But, no, this is Steve. This is Steve. It's a long roster of people.
Sure.
Steve, you're Steve.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I done messed up your train.
Yeah, you did.
I apologize.
You did.
Was it about comedy? Stand up?
It was a little bit. After the show, Steve. After the show.
I'm okay. I got you because I had a question. I'm sorry. Now, who would you compare your like stage presence to or delivery to? Is it more dry humor?
I do more observational humor. So it would be like
The fuck is observational humor?
Yeah, there's
something like well, I mean, Dave Chappelle's observational humor, Larry David, Seinfeld. Yeah.
Okay, so stuff that's going on. You want to be, or you are informative with your comedy.
Yeah, but I don't sit there and like go through the news. Yeah, I don't go through the news like, man, I don't know,
But I
ain't the
can
news.
get
Like,
a niche of what you're.
nah.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I might do a sketch where like I'm talking about how, or a joke where I'm talking about how like when you go out on a date, like, you know, when the check comes, like women can disappear when that check comes. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Never come back.
Yeah, wait till you pay the bill, and then
Maybe at the
that's
house
when
bathroom and shit. Oh, I went to the house.
Yeah, but
I
they'll
didn't do
come
number
back
two.
when they see the card goes in the bill with the
Like it's ready.
Then it's like, oh, okay. So I would do just observational stuff like that. Like I note to self, I'm turning that into a joke.
and what a lot of people don't know too about you.
Yeah.
Just a side note that you shoot your own stuff, which is fascinating, and you edit it. So how did you get into that whole process?
So that goes back to when I did this indie thing. So I didn't have like money to hire a camera operator, sound person, but I had the equipment already. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do this myself. What was funny with this indie thing, that was the first time that I wrote, directed, and acted in something. So like I'm telling like the actors like, yeah, I'm shooting this and I'm acting in it. And people were like,
Yeah, how's that
how's
possible?
that right?
Yeah.
It's like, how? But I took like classes, like cinematography, advanced cinematography classes. So like I knew camera angles. I watched a ton of movies. So I, you know, I would turn the volume off and I would, you know, get ideas.
Like self-teaching yourself.
Yeah. So people were like surprised. They were like, how is this possible? And yeah.
It is, bitch.
It is, yeah. Because I have friends now, filmmaker friends, who they want to like shoot stuff, but they're like waiting for this moment when they can get the budget to do stuff.
Yep.
And it's like
A lot of people.
you're not
That's
getting
me,
anything
Steve.
done.
Hi.
Yeah, like
How you doing, Steve?
you should pull the trigger and just
Just do it.
yeah,
Just do it.
You're like waiting for the perfect moment.
I sure am.
Something's always gonna come up.
Yeah.
Right, it'll never be perfect.
I wanna expand on that after we come back from this break.
No doubt. I'm
Patio
ready.
PolitiCz,
Ba-ba-ba.
LP, J Fifth, Steve, Royall, DJ F&J. We'll be right back after this, y'all. Yes.
So, Ejima, tell us about your
My
experience.
experience here is wonderful.
Cut.
You came right in and nailed it. You're amazing. They're amazing. Are those real?
No, I'm gonna give their ass a piece of my mind as soon as I go in there. Mm-hmm. Ashe, queen, ashe.
Hi, I'm Ujima. You must be Lil Dick, huh?
Remember Consuela? Who? Foreign state student who stayed with me for like 4 years. He asked me to dance. I said no. He said yes. I said no. He said yes.
I have an audition tomorrow and I was hoping you can possibly help me go over my lines.
You was smoking now?
No, this ain't for me. It's for my friend. You remember Courtney from school?
Everybody call me Mister, but you can call me Man.
Man?
Yeah, last name Bingo.
I don't know about y'all, but I love my city. I wouldn't leave it for nothing in the world. And I'm still the same old Ujima. I gotta get my shit together and together fast.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
We back, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling pretty good.
Jazz ain't trying to give you no liquor?
No.
Nah, so you want a shot or anything?
I don't know. If I feel like
Jazz,
I take too many shots, I might
She said she already put something in the water bottle.
Water bottle. Okay, I'm just making sure our guest is taken care of.
Slipped a little
razzle dazzle.
Yeah, it dissolved clear. So
a little mingle,
little razzle.
You don't even know.
So before we
giggly.
before we went into break, I know you was talking about just doing it, and it's how you got a lot of friends, and I can attest to that. Of people who they got $1 million ideas, but they just afraid to take that leap because they sitting and waiting and all that. Why do you think that is?
Well, because they feel like
fear.
It's
that
like
too.
A fear, like everything's got to be perfect. I got to have the money to do this and the crew, and it's like, some people I feel like if people just ask, because you never know,
you never know. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the film that I'm working on now, we got some locations. I just asked. I was like, we need an office. Could we film it?
I'm sitting here.
Only thing they can tell you is no.
Right.
That's what I tell people all the time. That's all they can tell you.
Having this interview, and I was thinking about the show that I want to shoot from different angles, and then Steve is here saying well, I got the equipment and stuff, so I'm like, put a star by his name because I'm gonna have to call him.
Yeah, don't call him.
Make sure it's Steve.
Stan.
Right.
No, I'm gonna call you know what? Come on, if I call you, I'm gonna call you correct. Amen, Steve, huh?
Jazz, what was that guess? It was Stan who does Wait What?
No, I know it's Steve. I know who it is. The extroverted introvert.
So what's stopping you?
It's budgeting in place. I just need a really nice kitchen to shoot this chef show, an Airbnb, and then I'm gonna need everybody to be there at one time, together all day, just to be there so I can film one day.
What would your budget be for? So you got to have all that shit ready. I tell people that because they say about budgets and everything. I'm like, man,
I would spend if I could get the Airbnb for a day or two or whatever. I would spend on the house itself. I would spend $400 for the day or the night to have the kitchen and a really nice kitchen for the chef.
You might be able to get a house cheaper than that.
Yeah, with a nice kitchen.
But that's it. Then I need Steve to come pro bono-ly help me film.
Need Stan.
And then no, I don't need Stan. I don't need Stan. I need Steve.
Got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, in your years of working with a lot of actors, have you got burnt by a lot of people? Just doing the film stuff or people stealing your comedy stuff or whatever?
Yes, I have definitely had people stealing my sketches.
What?
Yeah, I would put out some sketches and then I would see some of the bigger influencers, right after, do that same sketch. And people would message me, hey, didn't you do this sketch?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. But what's funny is theirs was never as good as mine. I mean, it was just, some of them were blatant that it was just like, wow, that's pretty much the exact same sketch.
Exact same thing.
But you guys didn't even do that right. So, yeah. And I was going to start calling people out. Actually, me and Kenyon, we made a video where, we're talking about, people taking our stuff and we need to start calling them out. And I was going to post it and I was like, nah, I better not because first of all, I know that I can come up with more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't just do the sketch comedy. I do like I write the scripts and stuff. And then also, I didn't want to like burn a bridge and then be in a situation where like let's say you stole. I do a sketch and you steal my sketch, and I'm JT stole my sketch, but you're friends with her. And I need her to work, to hire me. And you're like, oh, you don't hire,
Yeah.
So I don't know who you know. And so I was like, I better not, I don't want to burn any bridges. So I didn't say anything.
That's crazy because it works the same though with you because you know a lot of people too.
And you can tell
them like,
that
nah.
motherfucker ain't cool.
That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Now the good thing though is once I got to 15,000 subscribers on Instagram, I don't know if that was it or if they just moved on to other things, but they stopped stealing my stuff. So, and actually somebody, one of my followers actually posted on their sketch and tagged me, hey Steve, didn't you do this sketch? And I wrote, yep.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Would that be messy? Is that considered messy?
No, that's no.
No,
I don't think so.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Letting it be known. It's politics.
Yeah, that ain't messy.
That's not.
Not if it's like
That's
somebody
politics.
in your circle that you close to. You feel me? It is. It's politics.
Yeah.
Somebody tapping in like, who did this?
Yeah, just letting it be known.
Well, I mean, the people that Steven referred to us as all great people. So, great work ethic. They come on time. They ain't burned us.
That's what's
Thank you.
Yeah,
Shout out to Steve for that. Ain't sending us no hooligans and thieves and shit.
Oh yeah.
Stealing on the set. So
What's the ultimate goal?
To make movies, but get paid for it. Yeah, because I'm like constantly like writing movie ideas where it's like, okay, like while I'm filming this one, I'm already thinking of the next one. I already got the idea for that one and the next one.
Wow. And you edit too. So what do you prefer to do? Be in front of the camera or behind the scenes?
Directing. That's my guess. That is gonna be my guess. My guess.
That is yes, but I do like the acting though. Yeah, I do.
You
have
dope
fun.
in that, man.
Yeah, I
like
do
no
have,
lie.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I do have fun with the comedy acting, but I would actually say it would be more like acting, and then the directing is right there,
right up under it.
Slightly.
Yeah, slightly under it. Because like with the directing, ask me when I have a budget to pay people. Because right now, it's very frustrating.
Man.
When you're not paying people and, people aren't studying their lines, showing up late.
Oh, shit.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm running late. And then they hold in like their coffee that they just, they're steaming hot coffee. Like,
You must have been on one of our sets, huh? That was you, Steve, in that car looking at
it's like, oh man. So that stuff is like kind of frustrating. But
How do you get through it? From one director to another.
I just think, I'm never hiring this person again. Like, let me just get through this shoot. Because I do keep a mental note of who is actually professional and who is just, yeah. Like, the film that I shot last year, right? I had I asked a couple people to be extras, and like one actor was on time, the other actor was like late, and then when they showed up, they were like, "Oh, I didn't know it was like this," because I had rented out a sound stage. So we were at Envisionate Studios in Burbank, and so they have like all the different sets, and so this actor showed up. Oh no! Yeah, but they showed up like almost like 40 minutes late, and then it's like, oh, you ever have any other shoots? Like, let me know. Like,
it shouldn't have took for that. Like, yeah.
I'll let you know after. I'll let you know when they air.
Yeah.
When you can watch them.
Have you ever had to kick anybody off, off your set with the sketches for being unprofessional or trying to talk to all the women besides me?
I never had to kick anyone off set, but I did have to not invite someone because one of the actresses hit me up and she was like, this particular actor makes me feel uncomfortable and he's trying to
I was kicked off. So you kicked him off. He just didn't know it.
Well, no. He just didn't. He just would never invite it again. Like he would hit me up like, hey,
Don't bring that nigga back.
Yeah, I just never brought him back because it was like if she's.
I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, was that me?
No, definitely not. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that. So yeah, like making the actresses feel uncomfortable and saying the N-word. Those are the two no-nos on my set. Yeah, like you can't do either of those.
Don't say nigga.
Yeah, not on my set, and not in my sketches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
even back then. Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Never,
like, damn, I didn't.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Well, why is that? I mean, I know why, but I mean, just for the world and people to know, because those are good.
Yeah. So
it's challenging too, though. It's good, but it's a dope method to work on your.
Yeah. So for me, I don't want like. I mean, maybe this is me, making myself sound like I have a bigger ego, but I don't want people like seeing my sketches and then repeating the sketches. Like, oh, that line where they just like, nah, you ain't just saying it on my set. Just especially if it's like, non-black people.
Yeah.
It feel like they said it in this sketch.
Yeah.
So no, not in my sketch.
Okay, no non-black people say it.
Nah, I think you had. I think you had a sketch kind of highlighting that a little bit. No, they didn't say the N-word as a woman in it though. She didn't say the N-word. I forgot what the sketch was about, but it was something like that. It was something like that. She was a white lady, white actress. It was funny as shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Okay, I got it.
Probably was like last year.
So what would you say is your most like favorite or funniest sketch that you didn't create?
I forgot DJ was back there.
Oh man. The funniest sketch? Okay, so there's a couple ones. There's one sketch where like I did a Miami Vice sketch where like I was playing this undercover agent going to buy Instagram followers. That one was funny. That one had me dying laughing. I did this sketch with the legendary JT. Where we're talking about we're talking about like Crips and Bloods.
Oh yeah.
and how they don't say cereal, they say burial. And Veneman both. Mm-hmm. It was funny.
Damn.
Yeah. Don't say city bitty.
Yeah, that
LA talk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. That was a classic. We were cracking up on that one.
Are you guys serious?
Actually, there's another one that you did. Yeah,
it's a few, man, that you came up with. That's funny as hell. The laughing one, the one about the dog dying.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the one where I had blue balls.
Oh yeah. We were supposed to be the.
And you guys were
we was the scene. Yeah.
Again, this is one of those bro things.
Yeah, that was
the blue balls. Yeah.
I didn't write it. He did. It was funny as hell. Yeah. I just was in it.
Mm-mm. You in everything, like.
No, I'm not.
No, we gonna bring some people. I'm gonna bring some people in the interview. Just bring some people in I did a little work with.
I ain't in everything. But nah, so what's next for you, man? Like, I know you got the features and things of that nature. And I think you just finished a web series too, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's already been done, the one you was editing. You was working on it a minute ago.
A web series?
Yeah, it was a web series that you was editing. I don't know if you directed it too. I think it was somebody else's project that you was editing on. Yeah.
How long ago was that? I haven't done a web series.
It's probably like probably it was last year, 2021 when you did it. I remember you posting about it and all that. I'll shoot it to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go into the archive.
Yeah. You be working, man. So.
I do be working, but
be working, man.
Yeah, I shot a film last year, and then I shot a feature film last year, a short film last year. I haven't shot any web series.
Maybe it was a feature then. It was a feature film.
Okay.
But I think that was a feature film yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what, like, you put it in any film fest or what's the?
So I submitted it to a couple festivals, and so far they all said no.
which is typical.
Which is
It's
normal.
cool. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just waiting. There's only one festival left. Austin Film Festival.
Mm-hmm.
They notify the people, the filmmakers, in 2 weeks. So I'm waiting on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Portland, they said no, but they said that they wanted me to come up there. They were like, "We'll give you a free pass." So.
Portland said no, but they want you to come to.
Want you to come.
Come.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna pay for you to come?
They give me a free pass.
Yeah,
like you
to
can
get
get up
in.
there.
To get in, yeah. Not
Yeah.
Are they gonna pay you to come?
No, they just give me the pass to get into see the screenings and to go
see what
to the
you
parties and stuff. So
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, that's still cool for networking.
No, it is
Yeah,
good for
that's-
networking,
yeah.
but don't tell me no.
Yeah, if it's out here, but you still have to fly out.
there. I mean, so do you think that's like not worth the opportunity or the trip to go do that, or like
Me
take the
personally, not for the film fest.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm not in. He's not in it. You know, and even if for networking, it's different if it was a film festival out in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Then it's right there. But
True.
And
But
then you'll be spending more money though than you spent on submitting your project on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I disagree. Like, I feel like going to like, because Portland's a bigger festival. So to go there and then see the movies that got in, so I can be like, oh, okay, this is what they're looking for. So I'll know
that's understood too.
if it's, if this is a festival that would take any project, the subject matter of any of my projects.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So
Now,
I wanna
if you're going for that, then that's different. Would you be networking, even being
I'm
introverted?
definitely networking. Sure, of course.
Now-
Because the cool thing is the badge is going to say filmmaker and it's going to say my movie.
Got
So,
you.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, why only a few? Like, because of how much the film fest is cost?
Yeah,
I know
that stuff is
they
mad expensive.
Yeah.
I spent about
submit?
I think a little over maybe $600-700 on festival submissions.
How much is
adds
it to
up.
submit on average?
Like 40 to 60. Yeah.
And it depends on
yeah.
which one. You got like top tier, that's Sundance. They usually be expensive.
Yeah, I didn't submit to them. Like,
nah. Why though?
It's almost like that would just that one fee covers a few festivals.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'd rather submit to more than just the one.
So do you plan on submitting any more with this feature or?
With this feature, okay, so I have a distributor who is interested in the feature. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, but he's not giving me any like minimum guarantee, so no money up front. It's just
What it can make on the back end.
Yeah. So.
Okay. That's cool. Still continue to weigh your options though. That's what I would suggest. Still. Is this your baby script or is it just like something you put together?
Well, okay. So the interesting thing about this film is I actually shot this film as a short originally, and it played at Indie Night. Yeah, and so which was a crazy story, but a couple days after it played there, Dave Brown hit me up and he was like, "Hey, there was a producer in the audience who saw your film, wants to talk to you about it." I was like, "Cool, all right." So, I called the guy. I was like, he's like, "I love this short. Like, would you ever consider making that into a feature?" And the short the short and the feature, it's a silent film.
Okay.
Yes, which is why when I did the short, it was a story, because when the movie starts, it opens up with, my character, because I was in it, and there's like a guy holding a gun to my head, and 3 other guys, and they all, just pointing the guns at me, and there's my girl, and she's screaming, and then they shoot me, and then the title comes up.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's how the movie opens, and then it's silent. You see the actors' mouths moving, but you don't hear any, any words. And so I'm listening, and I hear people in the audience, and they're like, "Is something wrong with the film? Like, I don't know what's going on."
Yeah.
And
I just want to know the point of a silent movie, but I'm still listening.
Yes. Well, I don't have subtitles either. And
Yeah.
so, but by the end of the movie, everybody's name, you know what's going on, but you have to watch it. And so, but I'm hearing people and they're like laughing, like, "Oh my gosh, movie's jacked up." But so, with Indie Night, when you show your movie afterwards, you go up on stage. Man, I'm sitting in the back of that audience, like, I'm not going up on that damn stage. In fact, I'm looking for the exit. I'm getting the fuck out of here, right? I'm like, hell no. And not laughing and pointing at me. Where's the door? But then the craziest thing happened. Like 4 minutes into the movie, the theater was silent. And I could hear people, oh yeah, so she's doing that because remember he said that. And I'm like, oh shit, they get it now. Yeah. So by the end of the movie, people were like clapping. They were like, yo, that movie was dope. I understood it completely. So cut to, this producer saying make this into a feature.
Did you go up or you still was like, nah?
Oh no, I definitely went up. Yeah. When everybody was clapping, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go up. Okay.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah. Exactly. So this producer was like, oh, you should, make this into a feature. So I was like, are you interested in, bringing the money to this? He's like, no. He said, because you're a first time. Not. Yeah, absolutely not. He's like, you're a first time feature film. Like, you're unproven. So he's like, but I tell you what, if you ever make this into a feature, hit me up. I'll take a look at it. And if I like it, I'll distribute it. And I'm thinking, no way am I going to make a fucking feature silent.
Yeah.
And you talking about all these ifs. But why a silent movie anyway, Steve?
Okay.
Great question.
So
without subtitles.
Sure.
Thank you.
So I was watching this video and they were talking about how like there's too much exposition in movies. There's too much explaining and talking in the movies and explaining the story, like telling the story instead of showing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can do a movie with as little words as possible. That's how I first started. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it with no words. I'm gonna challenge myself. Yeah. And so that's how it came about. And
did you still write a script for it?
Yes. So yeah, you write the script, but you have to like make it where the words aren't important. It's more the visual. So, for example, like
the expressions and things.
Yeah, body language.
And the actions.
Not body language, but like, for example, like there's a scene where, because right in the beginning, you see the fiance gets killed, but you don't know his name. But then in the feature, we show the lead actress is at a funeral, and they're holding the program with his picture and his name on it. So now the audience knows, okay, the fiance's name is Leonard.
Got you.
And then you see on her desk, the lead actress's desk, I bought a name placard. So it's Jade. So people you see, okay, so that's, they know all their characters' names and stuff. So yeah, so I shot it, showed him the rough, and yeah, he was like, he got it. He was like, cool, yes.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Don't stop submitting to film festivals though. Well, I know it's expensive, man. Yeah, don't stop. Don't stop.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna keep submitting the silent film. I think I might just go ahead and just sign the distribution deal and just see what happens. Right.
Yeah.
I've heard stories where a lot of filmmakers are like, yeah, I got either very little money or no money off the film.
That's always on the first film. That's
right. So I don't have big expectations for that one. And like I said, which is why I'm already working on the next film and thinking of the next film after that. Right. So yeah.
That's dope.
So I'll use the first film as like a litmus test, see what happens with
that. Are you always looking for people to invest that way into it? Or like that's what you look for specifically as investors?
I would like,
for the most part.
Yeah, that would be,
Damn right.
So if a person came to you like a $50,000 budget, you already got the project and all that ready? Okay.
Oh, I make it work. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll make it work.
Okay. All right. So man, like, tell us what can we expect for like more from the future, like from you, more Wait What comedy stuff. I know you said about stand up. You gotta let us know when you doing that so we all can come in here. You don't be bagging on nobody in the crowd, right?
Nah, I don't do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I like people to feel comfortable.
Okay, that's just LP that do that shit. But okay, cool. I'm glad. We there for sure.
Do that.
Gotta make sure that the team's safe so ain't nobody getting bagged on if we come in there late.
I don't do it. Y'all can come.
But what else could we expect from you in the near future?
In the near future, I would say, well, once I finish this movie, which should be done mid-October, then I'll start editing that. I'll go back to writing the full-time writing the sketches, because right now I've just been focused on making reels.
Got you.
Because Instagram it's paying me to do reels.
Got you. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, it's not that much money, but still, it's something, right? Yeah. Yeah. So because I realized, like, if you notice, if you look on my page, you'll see it's less like group sketches.
Yeah.
So I was like, why?
Because I was there anyway.
Yeah. I'm like, why am I putting all this effort to bring all these actors in, feed people, when I could just grab the phone, press record, make a little silly Instagram video, and get paid? It's like make this easier for me. Like, why am I doing all this work?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I realized because my engagement is going up by doing that, and by putting a couple 3 videos a day.
Yeah.
3 reels a day will definitely grow your engagement.
Wow. So
Yeah,
is this
so
no
now
more
So what?
with the group, or
It's still Wait What, but it's no. Once we broke up, that group, it was never a group. It was always just me, and I would just
bring people on?
in.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. But I'm saying you still gonna do that too, though.
Bring people in?
Yeah, to do.
If I need them, but
it's just solo now. Damn.
Yeah. I got a green screen. I'll play multiple characters, so it's like, yeah.
Because it was funny. That's what I'm saying. It was funny as hell, man.
It was, but yeah, it was just
too much
work, man.
Got you.
So
got you.
Too much work, he says. Too much work, they say. It's not gonna be easy.
Well, let me rephrase that. Like, I don't have a problem doing like difficult work, but it's just, if I have a choice between trying to schedule actors to come in on a day to shoot,
and you doing it all by yourself.
Yeah, it's much easier.
Yeah, and a headache.
Understand.
Especially when you hear actors like me, and I'm like, man, I can't make it, Steve.
Right. You just there for all the ladies.
Right.
Is there any girls in this?
Yeah. How many girls? What we looking like, Steve? How many girls in this sketch, man?
Is it popping? Y'all popping up there? Before I come to the set, y'all, is it popping?
Hey, let the people know how they can get in contact with you, man, and check out all your work and everything, man. I definitely would love to see the silent film too.
Okay, yeah.
But let everybody know how they can get in contact with you and all that great stuff.
The easiest way is on Instagram at WaitWhatComedy. Pronounced exactly like Wait What? And then comedy.
Wait, what? Comedy.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, and say it like that, because somebody said it. Somebody was like,
comedy?
wait, right. That's what somebody said.
They need to know where to put the comma.
Right. Exactly. Put the emphasis.
It matters.
It matters a
how
lot.
you said somebody said it or was about to say it?
Wait, what comedy? That's how, yeah.
LP hit it.
She did. She perfectly.
See? And just before we take off, man, just give the people just a word of inspiration. People that may want to give up in their craft or had that slight feeling of, or that thought of giving up in their craft.
People that want to do stand up but scared to do it.
Scared to do it. Yeah. What would you say, man?
I mean, not to sound cliche, but it's just do it. Like
Nike.
Yeah, that's the only advice I can give. Just do it. Like, if you go out there and you try and it doesn't work, try it again. Try it a couple times. Like, don't expect it to be perfect the first time. That's another piece of advice I would give. Don't expect it to be perfect the first time.
The second time it should be, though?
Not even the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, and give it a few times.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I do know some people who they made one film and they've never made a film again. I'm like, yo, that was like your first film.
Yeah.
You're giving up like that easily.
It's a tough sport, man. And a lot of people don't be cut out for it. You know what I'm saying? And like how you say, when you got to do a lot of shit on your own and by yourself, man, it gets, it gets tedious.
Oh yeah. Like when I first started, the project that I shot, projects plural that I shot, I would never show those in public.
Why not, man?
Oh, they're horrible. Horrible.
But you did it though. I tell people that all the time, but you did it though.
I did it.
You kept doing it.
Kept going, yeah.
Yeah. So now,
here I am. In features.
Here I am.
Steve Royall, y'all. Steve Royall.
Yes.
Man, make sure y'all check him out, everybody. Go support him. Go check out the reels and all that. You on TikTok too?
I am on TikTok, but I don't post as often on TikTok.
All right, man, you got to get on that TikTok, man. Is that the new thing that's popping? I know y'all know. TikTok, Twitch. You don't know.
Whatever paying is what he on.
T like he don't know, so you ain't on social media no more. Look, nah, you ain't on social media. I know what he on. I know what he watching. I know what he on. You know what he on too.
What he on?
You know he on that internet browser.
Oh, not on that internet. Not on that internet browser.
No, but on that note, man, we got the trailblazer, my man Steve Royall. Thank you for coming on, man. I just want to let you know you are a trailblazer, brother. Anybody that comes from all the way where you came from, Maryland, come pursuing their dream off of what I feel God gave you when you went to that trailer. It's amazing, man. And the fact that you still here in the city doing it, man, I commend you for that. It's inspirational.
While whipping ass.
Yeah, while whooping ass. Shit, while whooping ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Patio PolitiCz, LP the host.
Yeah.
DJ FNJ. Easer. I'm J Fifth, man. Steve Royall. And yeah.
Steve.
That's how we gonna do it, man. Make sure y'all check them out. Patio PolitiCz. Let's get it.
Is it like this or like this?